Hi, so it's about 3 in the afternoon and I just wanted to show you like how big it's gotten. I've only had water and tea. I haven't even had broth yet. So coming up on 48 hours since I've gone clear liquids completely. And it swelled up anyways from this morning. It swelled up anyways from this morning. It's not what I eat. It's not like I swell up to things I eat sometimes, but it swells up whether I eat or not. It swells up whether I eat or not. It's pretty swollen right now. Like, compared to the rest of me, it's like, yeah, it's sticking out a lot. That's a lot for me. That's sticking out a lot. It's almost full size, but actually not full size right now. Like, it's sticking out a lot, but you can still see the bulge. You can still see the bulge, so it's not full size, because when it's full size you can't see that. It just like disappears into it. But yeah, I mean, compared to this morning, like, it's big. So who knows? Going on clear liquids for 3 days it's not even like seeming to do anything. But now I'm at 48 hours, almost at 48 hours of clear liquids. So let me like talk about that for a minute. So first of all, if you're new, this bloating issue has been going on for 1.5 years, where I swell up and I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. It's been going on for 1.5 years. I've tried a lot of different changing of my eating to fix it. And this most recent, I started 2 weeks ago yesterday, and I went to a like anti-candida diet, antifungal diet, which is very, so I was mainly doing like meats and low starch veggies, and then that was for 7 days, and then honestly I've kind of stayed on that. I was supposed to like try and start adding things back in, but because that's why I added coffee back in, but that was just one of the things that was different from the candida diet to going to the diet I was going to continue on for 60 days, which was the keto diet, or a medical keto diet, which would be still a lot of just like meat and low starch veggies, but there would be other things that weren't allowed in the candida that would be allowed on the keto, which would be things like eggs, cheese, things like that. But for me, I was going to do no dairy, no gluten, no sugar, no sweeteners for a full 60 days. So, I'm 2 weeks into that and I'm still having symptoms. So 1.5 years later, as these symptoms are still going, I'm like trying to find the solution, right? We've thought we've had the answer multiple times, didn't have the answer. Now, we think it's this fungal overgrowth thing. When I started taking the antifungals a month ago, there was promise it was starting to help. But I'm still having these symptoms. So did another round of antifungals. I have 3 days left on those, which was another reason that I chose to do the clear liquids for these 3 days, was because it's the last 3 days of my second round of antifungals. So I was like, okay, I'll do my clear liquids. I'm burping a lot, by the way, to kind of help, I don't know, just like have my digestive system resting as those antifungals are working. Like, that's my thought process on it. So the point of doing a clear liquid is to rest your digestive system, right? And I did clear liquids at the beginning of this. I actually was on clear liquids for several days, but I apple juice and sugar at that time, like juices that have sugar in them at that time, as part of my clear liquid regimen. So in this clear liquid regimen, I'm doing just my beef broth and my tea, but right now I'm actually just fasting and doing chamomile tea, peppermint tea, and water, because I haven't even felt like having broth, because I just feel like crap. I don't want to eat, like I don't. And that's what's like frustrating, is that the last time things got this bad, like I became afraid to eat food. Like I was afraid to eat anything, and I feel like I'm getting to that point because it swells up all the time no matter what, and I feel like eating, it doesn't matter what I eat, and I'm like, I don't know what to eat because everything like is freaking out, and I don't know what to eat, and I'm stressing about that, because like, what do I eat when I break my fast? I don't know what to eat. But then again, with this diet, this medical keto, so carnivore, whatever you want to call it, I have good energy. I mean, I've been posting more because I have good energy there, right? I might still feel bad, like having the stomach cramps and having the stomach pain, but like my energy's better. So like there's like benefits to it, and I'm not like quitting on it. I'm just like frustrated that I'm not seeing the difference I want to see. Like when I first started the antifungals, and my stomach was soft like a lot, and I just wish I would have like documented more of that, but you know, whatever. I'm here now, so that's where I'm at today, and this afternoon. And so yeah, from this morning till this afternoon, this morning was like 8 a.m. right now it's like 3 p.m. I mean, it started swelling up around noon. I'm gonna try and have broth tonight just to get something in my stomach besides water and tea. I might break fast tonight and just have broth, and then do it again tomorrow. So I just like can see it in I just like don't feel good. So that's where we're at today. So when I finish the antifungals, I'll message the gastric study people at Cedars-Sinai and like let them know what's going on. If it's not gone by Monday morning, or if it's not any better by Monday morning, I'll be done with my 3-day fast by then, and my 3-day clear liquids by then, and go from there. I just want to yeah, and then I think I'm gonna go live on, like, try and do lives on Monday or Tuesday, because yeah, like the beginning of next week I'm gonna try and do some lives and like go more into detail, because I feel like I come on here with all of this in my head, like you guys know exactly what's going on, and trying to explain it from a perspective is that like you've been there the whole time. And I want to work on being more clear about what I've done and what's happened, and like where we're at. So right now we're thinking it's a fungal overgrowth issue, but it's starting to seem like that might have been another false hope, because it's like with the SIBO, when I thought it was SIBO, the first like week or two of the medication, I started feeling good, and I was like, this is the answer. And then it stopped. It's working. And then it was back to how it was. So that's where I feel like it's at now, is I was seeing progress, and I got really excited and thought that was what it was, and I went full blast in that direction, and I'm being shown that that was not what it was. But I'm not giving up on the diet, and because that's still showing me like some issues, like where some of my new triggers of food. So I'm still going to be like, I'm treating it like an elimination diet, where I can find specific triggers that are happening. So especially going on liquids for 3 days, as I add new food back in, start like literally with just beef and steak, because I know that that doesn't flare me up, and then try like one thing at a time to add back in, and like kind of go that way, so that I can really kind of try and pinpoint what's happening. So, yeah, I just want to catch that today of like the morning versus the afternoon. So let's like see it in bed too, like since I showed it in bed this morning. Yeah. That's a lot bigger. Sorry, my thing. That's a lot bigger than it was this morning. That's a lot bigger than it was this morning. So, make sure, you know, I have clothes on. I have clothes on. It's just the first warm day in California in a while. First warm day in SoCal in a while. I went out and got some sun. That's why I'm a little rosy. But, you know, it's back. She back. She big and she back. Anyway, have a good night. Hope you're having a good day.